What happened when I tried to defend my crush against the school bully? I was sitting in history class when the best thing ever happened. A substitute teacher walked in and announced, "Your usual teacher is sick today, so I'll be taking over. We're going to watch a documentary on the Vietnam War." As soon as I saw her put her feet up on the desk, I knew she'd let us do whatever we wanted. The class immediately broke off into their friend groups, and I sat beside my boy Danny. He took out a family pack of Doritos, and we started munching. That's when I noticed my crush Amelia sitting 3 rows behind me. She was sitting alone, taking notes on the documentary. She was the only one paying attention to the documentary. Other people might call it cringe or try hard, but I found it mad cute. She wasn't trying to impress anyone or perform. It was just Amelia being Amelia. I'd literally been crushing on this girl since freshman year when Danny first introduced me to her at his birthday party. 3 years of wanting to talk to her but never knowing what to say. Danny caught me staring at her and nudged me hard in the ribs. "Dude, you gotta just go for it. This is literally perfect timing. Dark room, chill vibe, no one's paying attention. Go talk to her." My hands immediately got sweaty as I came up with dumb excuses of why I couldn't talk to her. Too embarrassed to just admit I was scared. I can't just walk over there. Plus these Doritos are way too loud. She'll think I'm annoying. Danny rolled his eyes so hard I thought they'd fall out. "You're pathetic, man. It's been 3 years. 3 whole years of this." But before I could even think about getting up, I watched Deco, the high school bully, slide into the seat next to Amelia. My entire body tensed up. Deco was the wrestling team captain who loved to bully anyone he could. His hobby was slamming freshmen into lockers. This guy never talked to quiet kids like Amelia unless he was about to make their life miserable. I watched Amelia's whole body change. Her shoulders hunched forward and she pulled her arms close to her body like she was trying to become invisible. Then I saw it. She closed her eyes super tight and tensed every muscle in her body. My blood went cold. Was she in pain? Deco leaned in closer to her, and I saw Amelia physically shrink away from him. Another sound came from her direction, and it definitely sounded like crying. My hands started shaking with anger. How could he do this to her? To Amelia of all people? Danny heard it too. "Bro, is Deco messing with your girl?" he asked. I watched Deco put his hand on her shoulder, and Amelia made another sound, like a gasp mixed with a sob. That was it. Enough was enough. This was my chance. Not just to finally talk to Amelia, but to actually help her. To be the guy who stood up to Deco when no one else would. I stood up and started walking over to where they were sitting. Each step felt like a mile. Kids started noticing me walking over. By the time I reached them, my voice came out louder than I meant it to. "Hey Deco, leave her alone." The entire back section of the class turned to look at us. Deco lifted his head, looking genuinely confused. "What?" I tried to sound braver than I felt. "I said leave Amelia alone. I heard her crying. Just back off, okay?" I was finally doing it. Finally standing up for the girl I'd liked for 3 years. That's when Amelia lifted her head. "Go away." Her voice was sharp, angry even. I was so confused. Why was she mad at me? "But he's hurting you." I said, "Go away." She practically shouted it. That's when the blanket on her lap shifted. I could see Deco's hand on her upper thigh, like right inside of her hoo-ha. My blood went cold as all the pieces came together. The sounds I heard weren't crying. Amelia and Deco weren't fighting. They were together. Someone behind me started laughing at me, then another person, then another. Soon the whole class was laughing at me, while I realized what was actually happening under that blanket. Deco smirked at me, his hand still on her thigh. "Yeah, man, she's fine. Real fine." The way he said it made me want to disappear into the floor from humiliation. Amelia wouldn't even look at me anymore. She buried her face in Deco's shoulder like I was the one who'd done something wrong. And that, kids, is the story of how I became a gym bro.